Whatever you do it to yourself. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling green hills, lived a small family, a kind-hearted man, his devoted wife, their playful little son, and his wise old mother. Their home was filled with laughter, warmth, and the scent of delicious meals. But beneath the surface, a silent resentment was growing. The young wife tried her best to care for her mother-in-law, yet every time she served her food, the old woman would simply say, "Whatever you do it to yourself." No words of gratitude, no smiles, just that same phrase. As you're listening to this story, have you ever done something nice for someone and felt unappreciated? That's exactly how she felt. Day after day, those words echoed in her mind, filling her heart with frustration. Maybe she doesn't like the rice I cook, she thought. Determined to win her mother-in-law's approval, she prepared her favorite meal, succulent, tender meat with fragrant spices. But when she served it, the old woman simply smiled and repeated, "Whatever you do it to yourself." Her patience snapped. Enough is enough, she thought angrily. If she can't appreciate my kindness, why should I continue? She doesn't deserve my effort. And in the darkness of her wounded heart, a terrible idea was born. Dear listener, have you ever let anger cloud your judgment? The next day, with hands trembling but a heart hardened by resentment, she poisoned the food. "If she won't thank me, she won't live to insult me again," she whispered to herself. She brought the dish to the old woman, hiding her sinister secret behind a forced smile. But fate had other plans. Her little boy, full of energy and innocence, ran inside, his stomach growling. "Grandma, I'm so hungry. Can I eat?" he pleaded. The old woman, unaware of the poison, lovingly scooped food onto his plate. The young mother watched in horror as her son lifted the spoon to his mouth. Her heart stopped. Suddenly, she saw the truth. Her anger had blinded her. Her resentment had turned her into someone she never wanted to be. "No. Stop," she screamed, knocking the spoon from his tiny hands. Tears poured down her face as she fell to her knees. "Mother, forgive me," she sobbed. "I let anger take control. I was so wrong. I wanted to poison you, but I almost lost my son instead." The old woman placed a gentle hand on her head. "Now, my child, do you understand? Whatever you do it to yourself." At that moment, the young wife finally understood. Her own bitterness had nearly cost her everything she loved. She wept in her mother-in-law's arms, vowing never again to let anger turn her heart to stone. From that day forward, their home was no longer filled with silent resentment but with true understanding and love. The young woman cared for the old mother with genuine kindness, and this time, she truly heard the wisdom in her words. And as for gratitude, the old woman finally said, "Thank you, my daughter." Moral: whether good or bad, our actions return to us like a mirror reflection. Choose kindness, and kindness will return to you.